Now your camera, video transmitter and OSD are connected. Let us connect more stuff. If this is your MRL3 OSD or MRL3 OSD-G combo without autopilot, you can connect your GPS antenna directly to your OSD. Now pick up the other cable, which is black and white twisted cable, and it has a smaller GST type connector here and a servo type connector at the other side. The smaller connector will simply plug under the power. There you go. You can easily see that the black cable is on the left, which is ground, and the white one is switch. Now this side you can connect to your receiver on a free channel and configure your radio with a 2-position switch so that you can simply on off or up and down positions using those change the mode of your OSD display. Now if you're using this as MRL3 OSD or MRL3 OSD-G, that means no autopilot, you will have to connect your GPS antenna directly to your Hornet OSD. Similarly, your current sensor will be connected to your OSD right away. First we will connect the current sensor. Now you can see at this side, these are the only free ports. So the only free ports that are left, the top one is for your current sensor. Simply plug it in. Keeping in mind, very simple, keep your black cable at the ground. Alright, once again, top one is ground, 5 volt, 81, 82. Looking from this angle, you can see once the current sensor is connected, only 4 pins left on your OSD. So once again, ground, that is your black, is at the left. Make sure you connect the right polarity. The last thing left is your GPS antenna. If you are using it as MRL3 OSD or MRL3 OSD-G, that is without autopilot, then you have to connect the GPS antenna directly to your OSD. No worries, there is only one free port left. So connect your GPS antenna on that free port. Once again, keeping in mind that your black cable right here, you can see. Once again, keeping in mind your black cable, that is ground cable, stays at ground. So keeping these black cables in mind, or their orientation, there is no way you will make any mistake. The next thing is the ground setup, which you have the digital display or 12-channel receiver. Once again, if you look at your cables, there's a cable with a pin and a JST connector. Simply plug it into DC 12 volt port. Next, if you have your video goggles, simply connect your video goggles video into the video out of this digital receiver. Now using simply 11.1 volt 1300 mAh or even 1800 mAh or even 400 mAh, it doesn't matter, but 11.1 volt matters. Using these LiPolys, you can easily power your FPV system and your ground station. So simply connect one battery to your video receiver and it will turn on. Connect another battery to power your OSD and video camera. So you can see your transmitter is on channel 8 and your receiver is on channel 8. So you can easily press these buttons up and down, and simply you can press a button on top of your video transmitter and easily change the channels. Match the channels, get the right video. Once the OSD detects the GPS, it will start blinking and you should have the OSD display on your goggles. You can connect the power battery, which is powering your motor and ESC. So you can connect your ESC and battery, the power battery for motor here on the current sensor, and get the current details or the voltage details on your OSD as well. Now, if the system is working, you should get the video very easily, as you can see. And if I pick up the camera, you can see you have complete OSD display. Okay, now that your system is working, all you need to do is install it on your airplane, helicopter, or quadcopter. Remember, the systems with autopilots cannot be used on quadcopters and helicopters, but they can be used on airplanes. So go ahead, disconnect everything, install the system on your airplane, and start enjoying your FPV flights. If you've got any questions regarding connections, if you're confused about something, please feel free to email me anytime.